This video is sponsored by PTCGLstore.com, a great place for you to buy Pokemon TCG code cards. Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be showcasing Umbreon EX from the Prismatic Evolutions expansion set. Umbreon EX is a Stage 1 Terra Pokemon with 280 HP. It has 2 retreat costs and it is weak to grass. It has 2 awesome attacks. The first one is Moon Mirage. For 1 dark and 2 colorless energies, it deals 160 damage. And this will also confuse your opponent's active Pokemon. With the confusion, if your opponent's Pokemon tries to attack, they will have to get a successful coin flip for the attack to happen. Otherwise, their Pokemon's attack will fail and it will receive 30 damage instead. Its second attack is Onyx. For 1 lightning, 1 psychic, and 1 dark energy, you discard all energy from this Pokemon, and this attack simply lets you take 1 prize. Since the second attack is what makes Umbreon EX very unique, I really wanted to focus on it as my main win condition. Re-energizing Onyx every single turn can be quite tricky though, but there is a way. This time I'll be using REGIGIGAS with the Ancient Wisdom ability. As long as you have all 6 Regis in play, you can attach up to 3 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. So as long as we have all the energies that we need in the discard pile to power up Onyx, you can pretty much re-energize it every single turn. My main strategy for this build is basically to trap one of my opponent's more useless Pokemon in the active spot with the help of Gravity Gemstone. This will increase both active Pokemon's retreat cost by 1 more energy. And then if they can't retreat, I will just attempt to get 1 prize every single turn. For my spec card, I'll be using Precious Trolley. This will allow you to search your deck for as many basic Pokemon and put them straight to your bench. This will help you to completely set up your Regis. And by using the Area 0 Underdepth Stadium card, as long as we have Umbreon EX in play as our Terra Pokemon, we can expand our bench to accommodate for 8 Pokemon instead of 5. Umbreon EX is definitely an interesting card, and taking 1 prize every single turn can be broken. This time though, I didn't want it to be just a final attack to take the last prize kind of thing, and I really wanted to focus on its attacks as the means to win the game, and pairing it with REGIGIGAS really did the trick, I think. And I gotta admit though, this combo is very difficult to pull off, and the deck is very inconsistent, unfortunately. But hey, this deck is just for fun, guys, so don't take it too seriously, and I'm sure you won't be seeing this in the competitive scene anytime soon. Anyways, that's pretty much it. You can find the complete deck list in the description below, and now please enjoy the following gameplay videos showcasing Umbreon EX. Before we get into the video, I have a small request. If you're liking the content I create, please leave a like to this video, and please support this channel by subscribing if you haven't already. This is a small click for you, but for me, it means a lot. Thank you so much for all of your support. Alright, on to our first match. We're gonna start this one with Radiant Greninja in the active spot. I did win the coin flip, so I will be going first. And we also have Regis on our bench. That's 1 of 6 that we have to set up on our bench. But thankfully, we have Precious Trolley in our opening hand, so let's go ahead and use this. I'll of course set up Eevee. We have Squawkabilly EX. I'll get REGIGIGAS and Regidrago. So let's start with these. I'll attach the Gravity Gemstone on Eevee, and I'll just discard everything with Squawk and Seize. I'm just drawing as much as I can. We have energy, so we can also use concealed cards, draw 2 more, and we got Water Energy. I think I'll attach that to Radiant Greninja, and I'm just gonna end my turn here. So we still have a few things to set up here. We need to get Umbreon EX to get a Terra Pokemon in play, and then Area 0 Underdepth Stadium card so that we can expand our bench. And of course, we need all 6 Regis so that we can accelerate energies to our Umbreon. So for now, my opponent is starting with Grookey in their active, and the Festival Leads combination has been very popular, especially with the new Seaking, also in the new set. So they have Goldeen, but for now, they're just going to attack with Badoo. Now we're item locked. We can't use any item cards during our turn here, but thankfully we still have concealed cards and the energy that we need, and that actually got us Area 0 Underdepths and an Iono. So I'll just use Iono. Hey, we got our Umbreon EX. At least we can expand our bench here, and we do have Water Energy. I'll also attach the Gravity Gemstone on Radiant Greninja because Badoo normally has 0 retreat cost, but with the Gravity Gemstone, it will add 1 energy cost to its retreat. So they can't just easily retreat it. They'll have to attach an energy to Badoo. And if they do that, that means they can't attach an energy to their Seaking as well. Anyways, they still need the Festival Leads Stadium to be able to attack twice at least. But that's gonna be a problem for us because if they have a full set of that, they could just continually remove our Area 0 Underdepth Stadium. But at 2 cards in their hand, they need a Festival Leads ability in the active for them to use their Thwacky's ability. But for now, they're just gonna item lock us again. But that's okay, we have Professor's Research. So, we have the energy for Radiant Greninja. We can use Professor's Research. We have 5 Regis, we just need Registeel, but we still can't complete it. So for now, I'm just gonna use Moonlight Shuriken. So we can damage 2 of their Pokemon for 90. And I think I'm gonna go for Seaking and this Goldeen. Then discard 2 energy. So at least we get 1 prize. And then we hit for 90 on their Seaking. Not quite enough to knock it out, but that's okay. Again, with the Gravity Gemstone, they need to attach an energy to Badoo. Unless they have a switching card, a switch or anything like that to get Badoo out of the active, they'll attach an energy to Seaking, and then they can attack. So let's see what my opponent's strategy will be here. They're just gonna retreat Badoo into Seaking, and with the Festival Lead ability, they can now use Thwacky. Now they have 2. They can start using Boom Boom Groove, which allows them to search their deck for any 1 card, which is pretty insane. But it does have that condition where they need a Pokemon in the active with the ability Festival Lead to use. So thankfully, they still can't attack with Seaking. So we're just gonna grab our last Regi here, and now we can start accelerating energies to Umbreon EX. For now, I'm just gonna use Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. And I think I'm gonna go for Boss Orders and switch. Use Ancient Wisdom. And for now, I'm just gonna continue to attack with Radiant Greninja. The more prizes we take, I'll just take out these 2 attackers. The easier it will be for us to win this one with Umbreon, because we're only taking 1 prize at a time, but thanks to Radiant Greninja's double targets, we can take multiple prizes in a single turn. So at 3 prizes remaining, we might be able to win this one. Hey, they're just gonna pass. Alright, cool. Well, with this Thwacky trapped in the active spot, I think we can start using our Umbreon EX. We have all the energies that we need. And we're just going to use Onyx. Just take 1 prize. Umbreon EX is pretty evil. So, yeah, this is going to be our strategy. But they will replace our Area 0 Underdepths with the Festival Leads Stadium. So I'll just remove those 2. Thankfully, we have Area 0 Underdepths in our hand. So we can just re-replace that. And then we still have all the Regis that we need here to continue powering up our Umbreon EX. And we're just gonna keep using Onyx, guys. With no Festival Leads ability, their Thwacky is pretty much useless at this point. And they're just top decking. Hey, our strategy is working. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, it's so hard to pull this off, but there are some instances where it actually works. Right now, against this Festival Leads combo, we're doing pretty good. So at this point, we just need 1 more Onyx attack and we'll win the game. They will use Jet Energy to switch Badoo into the active. But again, I mean, if they can get Goldeen out here into the active, they might be able to use Boom Boom Groove 3 times. But can they do it? No, they're just gonna retreat. I think my opponent has given up here. And you know what, guys? We're just gonna use Ancient Wisdom, attach these 3 energies, and we're gonna use Onyx to win us the game. Good game. On to our second match. This time my opponent won the coin flip. They've decided to go first, and we're gonna start this one with Regice in the active spot. Ooh, we're going to go against Gengar EX. Hey, it's been a hot minute since I fought one. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup for sure. They did mulligan 4 times, and we can draw 4 extra cards to start our turn. We even got Precious Trolley. Nice. That's definitely going to help us out to set up our benched Pokemon. But for now, my opponent will start with Ghastly in their active spot. They also have Pidgey on their bench. And with the Nest Ball, they will set up Monkey Dory. So with the Dark Energy attached on it, they can now transfer damage counters from their Pokemon to ours. So we have to watch out for that. Let's start by using Hisa and Heavy Ball here. We got 3 Regis prized. Okay. I'll just grab Regirock for now. Set it up, and then we can use Precious Trolley. I'll set up my Eevee, 3 other Regis here. And then we can even use our item cards. Let me use Earthen Vessel, discard this card, and then get 2 more energies that our Umbreon needs. And with Trekking Shoes, we got Night Stretcher. I think I'm going to keep this. Now, I don't really want to use Professor's Research, but we might have to. I'll just attach an energy to Eevee, and I think I'm just going to end my turn. I don't have a lot of recovery items in this deck, so I'm really hesitant to use Professor's Research. But we might have to use it next turn. At least we can evolve into Umbreon EX. We do have that in our hand. So let's see what my opponent will do here. They're gonna use Iono. Okay, at least that will spare my Night Stretchers. And okay, we got Ultra Ball and Area Zero, but we don't really have anything to help us draw extra cards, so this is gonna be very bad. For now, my opponent evolves into Haunter. They'll set up Pheasantipede EX and 2 other Ghastlies, and they will end their turn. So I'll play Area Zero, use Ultra Ball to set up Umbreon EX here, evolve. And now at least our bench is expanded, but still nothing else that we could do to set up our Regieleki. And my opponent will use Lost Vacuum. Okay. So that puts our Area Zero in the Lost Zone. Thankfully, we have a replacement. And then my opponent will use Janine's Secret Art by attaching 2 Dark Energies to both their Ghastlies on their bench. But we're dead drawing, guys. We got Super Rod, but it's not going to help us out here. Oh, man. This is one of those things that makes this Regi deck really, really bad. It's very inconsistent. My opponent will evolve into Gengar EX, but they're just going to end their turn. Okay. So at least we have Earthen Vessel. I could possibly get some energies from the deck. We still need to set up more energies in the discard pile anyway, so I'll just grab these 2. I'll attach an energy to Regice, because, ooh, I forgot about Gengar EX's ability. So each time we attach an energy from our hand to one of our Pokemon, we'll receive 2 damage counters, but my opponent will just pass. Okay. No, I think I'll hold off on it. I'll attach another energy. Gnawing Curse will take into effect, so now we have 4 damage counters. And I'm just gonna give it to my opponent again. So they're gonna use Arven. I mean, this Gengar EX has 2 retreat costs. We could use that to our advantage if we get our Gravity Gemstone on Umbreon EX. Maybe we can confuse it, and then we can just keep continuing to take prizes to hopefully win the game. So with Earthen Vessel, they'll grab 2 Dark Energies, attach 1 to Gengar, and their turn. Hey, we got an Iono. That's definitely going to help us out. So now we can use our Area Zero. With the Nest Ball, we can get Regieleki, and then I'm going to use Iono. So now our ball is rolling. We got another Regigigas. Let me use... I think I'm just gonna play another Regigigas. That way we can energize Regice. Now we have all the energies that we need to retreat it into Umbreon. And then we still have another Regigigas to energize Umbreon. I'll grab Radiant Greninja. With Trekking Shoes, I'll keep the Area Zero under Depths. And then I'm gonna use Night Stretcher to get this energy, and I'm gonna use concealed cards, right? That way we have more options in our hand, and we even got an Eevee. So I'll retreat Regice for now. Use Ancient Wisdom. Attach these energies here. And I'm just gonna use Moon Mirage. Deal 160 damage to their Gengar EX. And confusing it. We can actually 2-hit knockout their Gengar EX, so that's good. But I feel like I just want to confuse them. Oh, they have a switch. They will switch out into their other Gengar EX. Because with a confusion, they'll have to flip coin. If it stales, they're just gonna damage themselves. But you know what? This Monkey Dory is not helping out, because now we'll have to hit Gengar more than 2 times if they keep healing their Gengar EX. Transferring the damage counters from their Pokemon to our Umbreon. And they have another Lost Vacuum? Dude, that's so annoying. So now we have to discard our bench Pokemon here until we have 5. Now it's our turn. At least they weren't able to attack. And we have Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. So we can grab another Area 0 Underdepths. And I think I'm going to go for Night Stretcher here. Then I'm going to use Concealed Cards. That way we can draw into those 2 cards that we place on top of our deck. And then with our bench expanded, I can put Registeel in play. And then Night Stretcher Regice. So I'll put these 2 into play. And I can even use Gravity Gemstone. If I can confuse Gengar EX, they won't be able to retreat it as easily. And then... you know what? I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna take advantage of Radiant Greninja, actually. So... oh, dude. The annoying curse is taken into effect on Umbreon. Okay. So, with Ancient Wisdom, I'm gonna power up Radiant Greninja. We have the energies. I'm gonna take advantage of this because we do have the firepower to knock out their Pidgey and their Haunter. Because I need to get ahead in the prize trade here. So we'll get our 2 prizes, knocking out those 2 Pokemon. And I'm thinking we could just finish off this game by taking the prizes that we need with Umbreon EX, right? So while we have that chance, I might as well take advantage of it. They also have Feebas. But this Monkey Dory is getting really annoying. Transferring those damage counters to our Umbreon. And slowly but surely, they're putting it within knockout range of Gengar EX's attack. Alright, they're gonna use Tricky Steps, deal 160, knock out our Radiant Greninja. And they have a choice to transfer the energy from Radiant Greninja to one of our Pokemon. But they're just gonna discard it along with our knocked out Pokemon. Well, we have boss orders. I could trap this Pheasantipede EX or this Gengar. I mean, this one has 2 retreat costs. Yeah, let's go for this Gengar EX. And then I can charge up my Umbreon. And I'm gonna go for Onyx. Get a prize here. We have 3 more prizes to go. We got a Regigigas, which is pretty good. Although, I could have just used Moon Mirage, now that I think about it. Confuse this Gengar EX, make it harder for them to retreat. I don't know. I don't know if I made the right choice. Or maybe I should have just trapped Pheasantipede EX. Oh no. So they even have an energy with Grispin, but they didn't have another energy, so they couldn't really attach because they already attached the water energy to their Milotic EX. But what I'm gonna do here, guys, is use Regigigas because I need to save up my Umbreon EX. I need it to be alive. I'm just gonna use Targeted Bolt, knock out their Monkey Dory because it's very annoying. Get a prize here, and we got Hisuian Heavy Ball. All right. So far, we're looking pretty good. We need 2 more prizes. It's just my opponent has been having a hard time getting the energies that they need here. They attached an energy to Milotic EX, probably thinking that they had another different energy when they used Crispin, thinking they could attach an energy to Gengar EX, but they probably didn't have the other energy that they needed. So my opponent will knock out Regieleki here. They'll get another prize, but they need 4 more prizes to win this one. But slowly but surely, I think I'm just gonna take advantage of the fact that we can snipe one of their Pokemon on their bench. So I might have to use Regieleki once more. And then we can take our final prize with Umbreon EX. We just have to recover Regieleki. Alright, so the problem is we can't draw into any more cards. That's the problem. And Regice is not dealing enough damage. I'll just take a chance here. Energize Regieleki. Targeted bolts, they're ghastly. And then we can get another prize. Maybe we can get Professor's Research here. Come on. Oh, we got Gravity Gemstone. That's not the one we needed. Because we need to recover Regieleki to complete our Regis, so that we can power up Umbreon EX and get our last prize. So if my opponent knocks out Regieleki, I don't know. Maybe we can draw into Iono or something. So my opponent will knock out Regieleki. They'll take another prize. They'll transfer the Dark Energy to Regidrago. And I'll just put Regice in the active. Yo! Yeah. Top deck, guys. We got Night Stretcher. We can recover a Regieleki. That actually allows us to use Ancient Wisdom for the last time, so that we can use Onyx to get our last prize. That's insane, dude. The heart of the cards. On to our final match. This time I'll start with Registeel in the active spot, and we will be going first. Let's go ahead and use Trekking Shoes for now. We can discard that energy, and we got Hisuian Heavy Ball. Alright. And we got 3 Regis prized. I already have Regirock, so let me get Regice. At least we'll have 2 different other Regis set up on our bench. We can play Area 0, and I know for sure our Squawkabilly EX is in the deck, so I'll grab that with Ultra Ball. That way we can draw even more cards with its Squawk and Seize ability. Okay, we got Regidrago, and then I'm going to use Ultra Ball to get an Eevee. So before you bench lock yourselves, guys, make sure you set up at least 1 Eevee, because you need that Terra Pokemon, that Umbreon EX, to expand your bench while Area 0 Under Depths is in play. For now, my opponent will start with Great Tusk in their active spot. This could be a typical Ancient type build with Roaring Moon. But then again, it could also be a mill deck. So they're going to use Explorer's Guidance, discarding a bunch of cards, and they have double Turbo Energy, and also now Radiant Greninja on their bench. So by using an Ancient type supporter card, they can actually discard more cards from the top of our deck with Great Tusk's first attack. I'm pretty sure this is just a mill deck now. There it is, Land Collapse discards 4 cards from the top of our deck, but we got an Umbreon from our draw. I might as well use up Super Rod to recover Radiant Greninja so we can use Professor's Research. We got Area 0 Under Depths, so now we can expand our bench. Got Regieleki, and we still need 1 more here. So I'll just use Regigate to end my turn here with this attack. We can set up Regigigas, the most important Regi in the set. Now we can use Ancient Wisdom to power up Umbreon. But then again, we still have to retreat Registeel with 3 retreat costs. I wish I had another Regigigas. But my opponent will just use Land Collapse, discarding just 1 card from the top of our deck. Okay. But we got a Nest Ball. Yo, we can get another Regigigas. Exactly what I needed here. Now I can use Ancient Wisdom to accelerate energy to Registeel, we can retreat it into Umbreon EX. And then we can use the other Regigigas to energize our Umbreon EX. I might as well attach the Gravity Gemstone to Umbreon as well. And then we can use our Onyx attack. And there it is. Our prize taking starts now. And it doesn't matter if my opponent continues to mill our deck. I don't know if we're gonna make it though. We need 5 more prizes. And if my opponent can counter our Stadium, that could mess us up quite a bit. I might have to start knocking out these Great Tusk now that I think about it. I mean, I'll be taking 1 prize each time I knock one out. But the counter catcher is not helping. They will trap our Regigigas. And the problem with the Regigigas is that it requires 4 energies to retreat. Thankfully, we have 1 energy in our hand. We can probably attach that. And then Ancient Wisdom, the other 3. But slowly but surely, my opponent is milling our deck here. Let's go ahead and attach energies to Regigigas. Attach that. Retreat into Umbreon again. And then we can use the other Ancient Wisdom to attack. And again, I'm going to save Iono. I'm going to use Moon Mirage, knock out this Great Tusk, get another prize. And we got Regirock. Alright. So at least, even if my opponent uses another Stadium to take out Area 0, we could probably just discard Regirock and Regilucky. We can easily replace it along with Squawkabilly EX, and then... But we need Area 0 to replace it. Oh, speaking of, they had Artisan. They will counter our Area 0. So I'll go ahead and discard Regirock, Regilucky, and our Squawkabilly EX. Exactly as I feared. But with those gone, if I use Iono though, I'm gonna lose Regilucky. But if we can get Area 0 under depths, still not gonna help. Okay, I don't know. We'll see what we can work with next turn. Okay, my opponent's trying to get more energies from the deck. But they're just gonna discard one card from the top. Okay. Thankfully, they weren't able to use any Ancient type supporter cards, so we'll get another knockout of one of their Great Tusk, getting us another prize. So we have 3 prizes left to go. This is a pretty close matchup, but thankfully my opponent has not been able to find any of their Ancient type supporter cards, because if you didn't know, Great Tusk can only mill 1 card from the top of their opponent's deck normally. But if they use an Ancient type supporter cards like Professor Sada's Vitality or Explorer's Guidance, they can mill 4 cards from the top of their opponent's deck instead of just 1. So they put the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule to Great Tusk. It's gonna be a lot harder for us to knock it out now. And they have 2 double triple energies already used up. Okay, this is gonna be very close. I'm just gonna use Moon Mirage for the meantime. Oh, it does not confuse them. I forgot about the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. So they actually need just 3 more Land Collapse attack, and they're just gonna win this by decking us out. I have Iono though, at least I can reshuffle majority of our cards here. I might just have to... I'll probably just start taking prizes with Onyx to be honest with you, but we need Area 0 Under Depths, and then we need to complete our Regi lineup. I mean, I have Cybermaniac's Code Breaking. We have 2 more Area 0 Under Depths in the deck. Hopefully they don't discard it with Land Collapse. We need 3 more prizes to go. I could probably take out this Great Tusk. Okay. We have 6 more cards left. Hey, we got Area 0. We got an Area 0 Under Depth. Okay. That's a good thing. Let's see here. We've already used up all of our Night Stretchers. I think I'm just gonna go for Moon Mirage. Take out this Great Tusk for the meantime. Get another prize. And then... I just hope they don't discard anything more. Because even if they manage to discard 4 more cards, we can draw the last one next turn. Then I could just use Iono. Reshuffle some of our other cards back to the deck. I'm gonna use Palpad, recover more ancient supporter cards. They have 2 energies to their Great Tusk, and with the rescue board, they can just easily retreat their Comfey. And they're even gonna put Hero's Cape, but no, they're just gonna pass. Let me put Area 0 Under Depths. Put these 2 into play. And then... yeah, I'll have to use Iono. Because once they use their Land Crush or Land Collapse, we're just gonna lose the game. So I'm just gonna use Moon Mirage, knock out their Comfey, get another prize. And then that will preserve my energies to Umbreon EX. I just hope they don't boss. As long as they don't gust up one of our bench Pokemon into the active, we should be fine. And they don't replace our Area 0 Under Depths, we should be okay. All we need to do is use Onyx, get the last prize to win this game. But it is still anybody's game here, guys. They will use Counter Catcher though, put our Regigigas in the active, and they will Land Crush. But that at least preserves our Area 0 Under Depths. And thankfully we have 2 Regigigas in play. We could just use Ancient Wisdom to accelerate energies to our active so we can retreat it. And guess what, guys? We're just gonna use Umbreon EX to get our last prize here with Onyx. Thankfully it's fully energized. And here it is. Good game. And that's it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching the Popsicleknight channel, and until next time, please stay safe and have a great day.